All right, here we go again. Another week of Hope Groups. Here's another segment coming your way. Usually I do this in one take. This is my third. I think the problem is Ricky's holding the mic right here, and this is really a problem. Another thing is very distracting is here on the side of the walls, Natalie DeZon actually has her name written right there. But anyway, we shouldn't talk about any of that unless I embarrass a parent or embarrass Ricky here. Hope you're having a good time in your group. Here's what we're talking about today, just real quickly. There was a time in which Elisha was able to figure out what a Syrian king was saying in his bedroom, basically. When he would say, let's go attack here, let's go attack there, Elisha would go tell the king of Israel, hey, guess what the king of Assyria is doing? He's getting ready to attack here, he's getting ready to attack there. King of Assyria is ticked off. He says, let's do this. Let's send an army of men and let's go take the city of Dothan, let's burn it to the ground, let's grab Elisha, let's bring him back, let's kill him, let's settle this. And so they go to Dothan. When they get to Dothan, Elisha's servant goes outside. He says, Elisha, you wouldn't believe it. You are surrounded by the Syrian army. They're coming to take the city down and to get you. Elisha said, hey, relax, don't worry. God, open my servant's eyes that he can see what's really going on. And so here's what happened. He goes back outside and he looks up into the sky, and you know what he sees? He sees all these chariots and all these horses, and they were more numerous than the Syrians. The Syrians come riding into the city, and when they come riding into the city, they go blind. Bang. They are stone cold blind. Why? Well, it's easy, because God's army is greater than any army we're facing. They are blind. They are stuck. And so, you know what happens? Elisha takes them and he leads them all the way to Samaria. Now, Samaria was the capital, and it was where the king of Israel lived. And he takes them right inside the city, and all of a sudden they get their sight back. And the king of Israel is so excited. He says, let's kill him, let's kill him. It's kind of like a Hebrew idiom. It's kind of a way of saying, I am so excited, I can finally kill these guys. And Elisha says, no, let's not kill them. Instead, give them a feast, because if you were to take prisoner of war, you would not kill them. You would treat them with some level of mercy. And so right there, Elisha shows them mercy. They left the land and they never attacked them again. Here's the thought. Here's just the thought that I have for you tonight. Have you ever been so blind about something that God wanted you to see? I mean, you were blind to it, and all of a sudden you ended up in really a good place. Here's my thought. My thought is that God often causes us to end up in a place that we never imagined we would end up. We were blind to it. Our eyes were out. We were thinking the wrong thing, doing the wrong thing, and yet God got us into the right place. And He took care of us. He fed us. He restored us. He sent us out in a sense, repentance. I'd like us to do this tonight, because I think God does this more than we could ever imagine. Question number one, I'd like you to talk about: when were there times in your life where God got you to a good place, a special place, a place of healing, a place of refreshing, and you never deserved to be there? You were blind in how to get to where you needed to go, but God got you there. And then question number two, because sometimes God would use blindness to show people that they were spiritually blind. You know what it is to be blind? To be blind is to think that you're already good enough. Jesus said it this way. He said, if you think you can see, you're actually blind. It would work like this. If you think you don't need God, I don't need that, I don't need to pursue Him, I don't need to seek Him. He says, if you think like that, you're actually blind. So here's question number two. Could there be areas in your life where you don't think you need God so much anymore, and right now you'd like to just shift it into gear and say, listen, I don't want to be blind. Here's what I think I actually don't see. I don't think I see God here in my life or here in my life. Christians are kind of weird people. You know what somebody who's not a Christian does? Someone who's not a Christian says, I'm not blind, I can see. I am saved, I'm on my way to heaven, things are going to go good. You know what blind people say or Christians say? They say, I need God. I'm not sure all of this is right. I really need Him. So consider those two questions tonight. Consider both of them, talk them over, kick them around. Think about how good God is and how blind we are, and our blindness is actually demonstrating simply this. that we actually really see our need for a Savior.